Okay, so in my opinion, there are two differences between an SJW, or social justice warrior, and a genuine activist. And I'm going to be using examples concerning queerness in this, because I'm queer and I can speak on it. The first characteristic is that an SJW does not know their place. They will try and speak for and take the lead on issues that concern groups other than their own.
And
an example would be a cishet person trying to take the lead on a queer issue when there are queer people around to address it. Now, we know as activists that there are situations where it's dangerous or exhausting for a queer person to address something. In those situations, if you're a good ally, you will look at the situation and see if you can safely address it. That brings me to the second characteristic. An SJW will believe that they are right under any circumstance, including if a person of the group that the situation concerns confronts them and tells them they're wrong.
So sure, she is saying for social justice warriors are always correct in their minds, when usually they're not getting much of the facts anyway and not really know what they're talking about, and half the time talking out of their asses.
If you're in one of those situations where you have to speak up and a queer person later tells you what you said was wrong and you still insist that you're right, you could be an SJW.
So fucking done with this world. I'm so tired of it. I'm so fucking tired of this selfish, idiotic behavior. I have 1, 2, I have 3 fucking inhalers. 3. And I don't want to carry this fucking iron lung with me anywhere I goddamn go. Just in case if these don't work and you have the nerve to tell me that you have a doctor's note not to wear this.
So she's got basically severe asthma, and she has a doctor's note that basically says that she can't wear a mask, but she has to understand the rules of the business where she's going in. If the store requires you to wear a mask, then you have to. Keep having a temper tantrum like this, you're going to need all those inhalers.
If any doctor gave you that, it's because you're that fucking weak you can't wear a piece of cloth.
Oh, someone there did not have a good day. Arrested, tried to get away. Ooh, that's what you get for resisting arrest.
Me, systemic racism, blah, 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 LGBTQ.
Who knows what this guy is mumbling about?
Cops are bad, blah, 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 blah.
Always listen to people of colour. Oh, hey, I'm a person of colour, and I think modern anti-racist philosophy is a pseudo-religious cult that creates a false victimhood narrative, renders us powerless so that activists like you can save us and feel good about themselves.
Really trying to save us? You know, only in their own mind's eye that they need to save us. You know, let the person be.
What is one way you combat racism on a daily basis?
I treat everyone equally, no matter where they're from.
Yes.
I don't move for white people on the sidewalk.
I bet you would if they were bigger than you. So you are going to combat racism by being racist. Can you imagine if a white person said, I'm not going to move out the way of a black person on the sidewalk? What would that be? Racist.
Yes,
so
it would be.
You are saying racist? Yes. Now, you will justify your argument by saying that you are native and you therefore have a larger claim or more rights over the land than the white person does.
So the Native Americans have more claim over the land, so they can do whatever they want. You just got to treat everybody equally, and that's just the way it got to be. Oh, come on back.
So, let me ask you this.
History lesson time. This is an American hero. His name is Jesse Owens. He's standing for the Star-Spangled Banner and saluting the flag. He's standing in the face of actual oppression in Nazi Germany with an actual fascist next to him. He came home to even segregation and discrimination and probably didn't get paid much for it either. That's what a hero looks like. This is a loser with a marketing scheme to do some sort of athlete advocacy bullshit because she can't win any kind of sport. That's not a hero. Jesse Owens is.
Yes,
get the facts straight.
Look at what this chick posted on TikTok. Having to break up with my ex-boyfriend because he was Mexican. And I can't taint his beautiful POC genes with my...
Okay, so if he was Mexican, why were you even dating him in the first place?
Heterosexual and you're a man
and you said you wouldn't date a trans woman because it's a preference, that's just transphobia.
No, that's not transphobia. That's making a freaking choice. We have that right to make a choice. It's not transphobia.
Men are motherfucking submissive. Women are dominant. I'm dominant. I'm not gonna.
You're not a woman.
Men are motherfucking submissive.
In the Netflix protest, I saw a video, and there was about 24 people, and one person actually had tweeted, hey, I never even showed up to the office yet, but now I'm showing up to walk out of the office. But then what happened was there were some other people that showed up, and in the middle of the protest, they had a sign that said, jokes are funny, I like jokes.
Yeah, jokes are funny.
Everybody started chanting that. Then a black woman got up and she started to say Black Lives Matter, and then everybody got confused and started to chant Black Lives Matter. They were all looking around each other.
Someone else
trying to find
bringing their own agenda
protest.
on something else.
Looks like we got a social justice warrior on our hands.
Who can't sing a note worth anything.
Let me tell you something, okay? I'm a non-binary person in a dress. Yes, it's a dress. We can call it what it is because it's just clothing. Just because we give it a name doesn't mean that it's gendered, okay? Because even if I were a cis man or a trans man, pansexual, bisexual, or non-binary man who uses he, they pronouns, I would still be just as valid in this exact same dress, okay?
So she's considered to be a non-binary. So she has no gender and wearing a dress. Okay, you were born with something down there between the legs. It's either a penis or a vagina. Whatever you have down there is what you are. That is the way it is. There should be no other pronouns out there. I don't really like the whole fact that we now have to address people with pronouns. It is a freaking waste of time, and to me, it's insulting to ask them what they're called. If they're a female, they're a ma'am. If they're a guy, they're a sir.
Laurie, what isn't in your name?
What is in my name? This increasing move towards discrimination, racism, misogyny. We're the other 98% whatever.
The 98% of what?
We're the other 98%.
Well, 53% of women voted for Donald Trump.
I know, it's very sad.
So 98% of who?
So she said that more women voted for Donald Trump because she just doesn't like Donald Trump. So that's sad? No, it's reality. Frankly, Joe Biden right now is about the worst thing we've ever had in the office, and we really should have just kept Mr. Donald Trump in there. Until next time, people.